Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a few seconds and talk about something I feel very passionate about, and that is Brian Ferguson's Bumps and Thumps podcast. You're available on YouTube and any other outlet where you can get your podcasts from. Brian Ferguson interviews several former AWA stars, Greg Gagne, Derek Dukes, and many, many others. Take a trip back in time to the AWA's glory days with Brian Ferguson on Bumps and Thumps. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. This, of course, is the revival of the World Wrestling Association. Tonight, we are on tour, and we've traveled from Indianapolis all the way to Chicago. We're going to run Brooks High School Gym. We should be able to sell this one out with 800 people. The venue's been selected, but we'll go ahead and click on it again anyway. Now, let's take a look at our main screen here. Absent workers, Mad Max. He's got some business with the UWF tonight. Totally understandable. Now, let's take a look at our card. All right, here we are. It's a Wednesday night. We're in Chicago. And the opener is going to be the Golden Lion versus Moose Cholak. And I wouldn't expect a lot of fast-moving action in that bout. Dukes and Hamilton are going to battle the Texas Hangmen. Razor DeVito is going to face Denny Cass. Rex Bodie is going to battle the Dream Machine. Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. is going to face the Crusher in singles action. And in our main event this evening, Steve Regal and CALYPSO JIM are going to face the tandem of SHEIK ADNAN Al-KAISSIE and the GREAT WOJO. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. All right, Golden Lion and Cholak in the opener here. And Golden Lion is not very good. And Moose Cholak is old and slow. So this is an interesting bout. But Chicago fans loved Moose Cholak. So it is a good match for where the card is. All right, this one is booked up. And tell me I'm crazy, but doesn't Moose Cholak look a lot like Ron Jeremy? Or Ron Jeremy look a lot like Moose Cholak? Once you see it, it's not going to leave your mind. All right, this one's booked. We are going to let the AI decide who's going to win. And next, we have our tag match, which, of course, is going to be the tandem of Dukes and Hamilton. And they will be battling the Texas Hangmen, who, of course, are managed by none other than Dirty Don Carson. I believe this is a 14-minute bout. We'll go ahead and double check. And sure enough, it is. All right, we are going to put the Hangman over here. Hangman number 2 is going to get the win. And they are going to get the win with the assistance of Dastardly or Dirty Don Carson, however you want to put it. Up next, another 14-minute bout here. I believe it's Rex Bodie. No, it's Razor DeVito versus Denny Cass. And I don't think Denny Cass has gotten a win yet. I can't be certain. There's Denny Cass. And we are going to put Denny Cass over here. Razor, you're young. You can do the favor. It's not going to hurt you. All right, that one is booked up also. Next, we have Rex Bodie and Dream Machine. And I would not expect any Hurricane Ranas out of this one. And here's Rex Bodie, who just wasn't very good in the ring. Pretty decent sized guy, though. And here's Dream Machine. Troy Graham was pretty good in the ring. And Troy Graham is going to go over here. And that one is just about booked. Now it is. Which brings us to our semi-main of Graham versus the Crusher in singles action. 18 they're going to go. And the Crusher was huge in Chicago. And this one definitely would have gotten a loud ovation from the crowd. Now, as far as them going 18 minutes, that probably would not have happened, especially with the Crusher being 60 years old. But hey, that's the way it is for this match. We're going to book this one out. And I keep forgetting to make that adjustment to matches. That one is booked out. We'll leave the winner open on that one also, just for the heck of it. And here is our main event. It's an exciting one, I think. We have CALYPSO JIM and Regal versus Al-KAISSIE and WOJO. So, of course, CALYPSO JIM is in there already. Now we have Steve Regal there. And let's find ourselves SHEIK ADNAN Al-KAISSIE. There he is. And let's find the Great WOJO. And the old saying is, have them go home happy. So you always want to leave your house show crowd to go home happy. Well, I'm going to leave this one wide open, and we'll see what the AI says, because I'm cool with that match going either way. So we're at our usual 111 minutes. We're all booked out here, and we're ready to rock. Let's see how we do. There it is. Moose Cholak gets the win with the El Squasho Splash. So the Squash Splash. Very nice. The match suffered because of lack of selling on display. Well, I could have told you that one. Yeah, this one was bound for disaster, but a 49, we'll take it. Hey, we only got so many options with this roster. I don't know what I can tell you. All right, the Hangmen get the win with the Hangman drop, and they get themselves a 49 overall for this bout. Dastardly Don Carson helps his masked Hangman get the win. And let's take a look and see what's going on here. Poor psychology, inexperience, yada, yada, yada. I'm not surprised. Let's move along. There we go. Denny Cass beats Razor DeVito with that pile driver. And that's probably Denny Cass's first win in the WWA since we've been booking. And we did sell it out here with 800, so very well done. Next, we have Dream Machine getting the win over Rex Bodie with that DDT. 45 overall for these two. And again, not a bad score. Some stamina issues and consistency issues from Bodie, but that's nothing new. All right, here we go. Hey, look at that score with the semi-main. 74. The Crusher wins with the Crusher Claw. Excellent. Crusher himself scores a 70. Jerry Graham Jr. scores a 72. Well done. Crusher's got some inconsistencies. That's expected for a man of his age. And they're probably going to outscore the main event. But we'll see. Main event gets a 76. A nice score. And Adnan Al-KAISSIE submits CALYPSO JIM with that deathlock, which was actually an Indian deathlock is what he used, because his first gimmick in wrestling was that of a Native American. I think his name was Billy White Wolf, if I'm correct. So there we go. That's a shocking turn of events there. I did not see that one coming. But SHEIK ADNAN Al-KAISSIE gets the win. All right, we can go ahead and finish this one up. It's going to take us back to the main screen. Let's do some speeches here. Absolutely. SHEIK ADNAN Al-KAISSIE, we're going to point him out for doing a good job. We're going to point the Crusher out. We're going to point Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. out for doing an excellent job. So SHEIK ADNAN Al-KAISSIE, great performance. And we're giving a great performance to Jerry Graham, too. In the Crusher, he's going to get a good performance. We're going to make that speech. Al-KAISSIE is pleased. The Crusher is pleased. And Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. is also pleased. All right, we're going to catch up and head back to the main screen here. We'll make the adjustment on our tour dates. Today is a Wednesday. We're going to have another show on Sunday. We may head back to Indiana for that one, but I'm just not sure yet. We'll see how our attendance is doing, and we'll go from there. And I think I let you all know that we did upgrade on the merchandise now. Of course, it's going to cost us more because we're continuing to upgrade on the merchandise, but we should make some better money here as far as merchandise goes. What's this? King Parsons has won the UWF heavyweight title. Good for the Iceman. Good for him. Iceman was a good wrestler. I always liked him. New storyline in PWA. Dutch Mantel and Steve Regal. Hardcore. All right, let's take a look around the wrestling world here. See if we see anything exciting. PWA did not run last night. Chicago Championship Wrestling did, though. Terry Scholl over the Zebra Kid. Title match, they got a whopping 96 people that attended. Ooh. It's a little rough. That's a little rough. But probably pretty realistic. Tsunami Battle Year. I don't even want to look at that one. I don't want to know what a tsunami looks like. All right. Nikita Koloff over Jimmy Garvin in the main event for the U.S. heavyweight title. Lasertron continues his winning ways. Defeats Big Bubba Rogers. Dusty Rhodes over Denny Brown. Rock and Roll Express over the Kansas Jig. This is a good card. Arn Anderson versus Johnny Weaver. That is a good card. What did the WWF do last night? Let's take a look. Live event. There it is. Martel over Bob Orton Jr. Santana over Valentine. This is another one. It's a good card. They were in Glens Falls, New York. Good card. All right, that is going to do it for us here, everybody, for this episode. For those of you that are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and then leave us a comment below. Talk to us. Tell us how you found the channel. Tell us what you think. Also, don't be bashful. Hit that like button and share away. Sharing is caring and caring is growing on YouTube. We continue to grow and we'd like to grow even more. Share us. Spread the love. All right. If you would like version 9 of the Supermod, head on over to braddrake.net. Drop me a line. I'll be more than happy to send you over a link to the database and the picture pack. Last but not least, join us on social media, facebook.com/groups/1987supermod. And you can also find us on Reddit with the subreddit of TEW 2020 Friends. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And don't forget about Patreon. Patreon.com/PowerCast Network. You can find all our videos well in advance and also some added content not released on YouTube. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.